Teachers in Cattaraugus County chose to use a video lesson created by the county in their classrooms today. Others shared personal stories, all focused on connecting students with the past. The Cattaraugus County Museum produced a video sharing stories of local veterans, teachers, and first responders.
I thought to myself, these things really need to get in the classroom. Somehow we have to connect our veterans to the classroom because what these folks have gone through is just so important.
The video explains the events of September 11th, but also the history before and after the attack.
We can provide them with a really kind of condensed summary of everything, and then there will be time for discussion after the video's over.
Jake Stillman teaches 8th grade in Cattaraugus. On 9/11, he was in 6th grade, living just outside Washington, D.C. Both his parents worked for the Department of State right near the Pentagon.
I went into lunch thinking my mom had died as part of the attacks, not knowing what had happened until literally I happened to get a tap on my shoulder during lunch, and my mom was standing right in front of me picking me up.
And she snapped this photo the Sunday after 9/11 of the Capitol building. He shares his story with the hopes his students will understand the gravity of the events.
That fear of what's happening now, is this going to happen again, things like that, it really reaches our students who weren't alive at the time by making it human instead of just something that's coming from a text or a textbook or things like that.
Stillman's dad, Ryan, was at the embassy in Afghanistan the day it opened. He shares that photo in his lesson. He also travels with his students to Washington, D.C. and shares his story at the Pentagon Memorial.
And I'm trying to get my students to understand that for those of us who did live through it, it's still there, and we'll always have those memories.
According to the National Park Service, New York State is one of only 14 states that require 9/11 to be taught in the school curriculum. They've launched a program called Teach to Remember with the hopes to keep the legacy and stories of 9/11 alive. On your side in the studio, Natalie Foss, Channel 2 News.